American dream, I'm sleeping tight. It was economy seats on flights. Now it's just business class, kicking my feet up.
The story continues. This chapter.
You're now connected to Jackie Zulu.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA. And you look at both of these teams, the athleticism that's on display is tremendous.
Oh, yeah, these young boys got some bounce, but what I like is the skill and the basketball IQ combined with the athleticism. That's why you're seeing so many beautiful plays out here.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Zach LaVine out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's White in at the point guard position. Quickly passes to Barnes. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That free throw no good.
At the line for Toronto.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And the dunk by Poeltl.
What a slam by Jakob. You could see the confidence that he plays with down low.
Williams from long range knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Quickly outside. Outside Barrett. And the three off target.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
LaVine, no good off the glass.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
It's Barrett on the wing. The baseline J. Reid with the rebound. The Bulls have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Edwards, a pass to Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Quickly against White. Outside Barrett. Fires from the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
On offense, here come the Raptors. Trailing by 2. Takes the 3. Barrett missing again.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Shot by LaVine, no good.
Patrick Williams. That's the second personal.
The Bulls making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Number 41, Mitchell Robinson.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Up top Barnes. Reid defending. Quickly outside. Back to Barnes. Poeltl with a screen on Reid. Barnes passes to Poeltl. The putback. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Outside LaVine. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Barrett. The Bulls with another miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
To the inside. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Shot by LaVine, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Barnes. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Count that one.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Olynyk checked in for Toronto. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Chicago. LaVine against Barrett. To end the drought. LaVine, good.
Running the play like clockwork, LaVine expertly creates some space with the pick and roll.
Quickly against Ball. To the right side. Back to Quickly. Pass to Trent. Hurdle with a screen on White. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, poked away. Robinson with a steal. White finds Reed. And the shot's good. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And so Trent will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. Shoots over White. And it's Toronto with another. Here's Ball. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Reed to screen on Quickly. Pass to Reed. Launches it. Hurdle grabs a miss. Hurdle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Trent going inside. Chicago grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Here's Trent. The Bulls making their last shot. Oh, Robinson with a block. Here's LaVine for 3. Fires in the triple. LaVine's got 5 now.
Just absolutely electric in the open floor. LaVine with the bucket.
White against Trent. Pass to Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. Hurdle with a screen on LaVine. For 3. Barrett. That shot off. White for 3. Can't get it to drop. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Bulls. They lead by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
16.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
They've got Dick. Scotty Barnes is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Nwora in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Caruso up top. Outside Edwards. Tries again. And that one's good.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Toronto trailing. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere. And it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Barnes, no good. For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
20 feet out, and it's good. 2 points. Brown's gotten his first bucket of the night. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Edwards. Okay, look out! Wow!
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Olynyk with a screen on Green. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by Green. Chicago leading. And here's Edwards outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Now here's Barnes. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Over Green. Barnes, no good. The Bulls have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult. In part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And there's White. That's good on the assist from Edwards. White's got his second bucket of the night.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the aggressive mindset of Barrett, looking to score and force defenses into difficult situations.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Levine comes in for Ball. And until recently, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that the NBA's age limit would come back down to 18. Are you surprised that didn't happen, Grant?
You know, B.A., I am surprised. We heard players saying it's not fair to make guys wait. You know, Commissioner Silver seemed receptive, so that was slightly unexpected that age 19 remains the rule.
And here's Chicago. They're on a 13-4 run. Reed, good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Barnes against Williams. Brown, a screen on Williams. Here's Barnes. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Edwards for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Good chance here for Barrett. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Barrett's got 6.
Yeah, look at Barrett being resourceful on offense. Not passing up those mid-range shot opportunities.
Here's Levine. And the layup falls. And the Bulls lead by 16.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Olynyk checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Brown. And a change for the Bulls. Ball's checked in. A minute 39 left in the second quarter. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Outside Olynyk. Beyond the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Good work there as it goes. 9 points in the game.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Throws it up high. Stolen by Reed. White for 3. Drills it from deep. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Olynyk with a screen on Ball. That's tipped. Quickly passes to Barrett. Olynyk with a screen on Levine. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Barrett. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
It's stolen by Pirtle. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trent right side. The 3 ball. Rebound by the Bulls. Reed's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Trent outside. From the top of the key. That one no good.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Chicago Bulls. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Well, Cat obviously adds a lot to this team with his size and skill, versatile scorer. There aren't many big men who can do what he does defensively.
Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Chicago Bulls.
The way this has looked, this must feel like a shoot-around to them. They're jogging to spots and getting open. I think I could even get open right now, Shaq.
Kenny, we've seen you run to the board. You're not getting open.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Yeah, there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for Chicago, we've got Kobe White, Patrick Williams out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Edwards in at the 2-guard position.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And there's White. That's good on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one. And for Toronto, they're shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Floats one. It's deflected. Trent against Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards got 13 now.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Quickly passes to Barnes. And here is Barrett. He's covered by LaVine. Shot is good by Barrett. 10 points for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The kick out to Edwards. Reid to screen on Trent. The open shot by Edwards. Gets a very good look and converts. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Quickly passes to Barrett. Edwards pulls it in.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And he's got a ton of momentum and showing no signs of slowing down.
Quickly against White. Quickly outside. Pirtle with a screen on Edwards. Trent, the pass to Pirtle. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Pirtle's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And as we continue through January, here are the latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Pelicans, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Chicago, they continue to look incredibly dangerous. The cohesion and teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot to do with that.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Raptors making their last shot. Reid. Offline from the top of the key.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Quickly against Edwards. Pass to Barnes. The teardrop. And Quickly finishes it off. Quickly's got 5 points.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
From the wing, Edwards can't hit. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
Well, you look at Levine, the fans have pushed him into the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I'm glad they have. This is a guy who deserves to be up there with the rest of those names.
It's shaping up to be a terrific all-star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. The Bulls making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And Toronto calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Olenek's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Trent. Right now averaging 5.5 a game.
Anthony Edwards. That's his second personal foul.
That's good from Trent.
At the line for your Raptors, Gary.
Trent hits them both. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Robinson's got his first points of the night. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition bound, guys, he said, whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Trent against Edwards. Three-pointer. Trent's shot is off. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Quickly. A minute 31 left in the third to end the run. And again, Toronto no good. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control.
Powerful.
Yes!
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now here's Quickly. He's got 5. Pass to Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. For 3, Barrett. And it's Chicago with a board. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Levine can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Goes up at the elbow. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards. And Chicago again with a bucket.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Trent from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Levine with the basket on the assist by Reed. Levine's got 13.
Agile play by Levine, finding his way around the contact to get a shot.
And so it's Chicago with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be back in a moment. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sideline.
Guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're running, which is good, okay?
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Kelly Olynyk. Dick is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Barnes, and it's Nwora in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. The Raptors shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Here's Dick. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Dick's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. On the wing, Caruso. Right side Edwards. Fires from deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Nora. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Here's Craig after the basket by Toronto. Outside Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. It's Edwards on the wing. Pulls it in from the elbow. No good there. The Raptors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Barnes. Rebound by the Bulls. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Craig against Barnes. Oh, great D that time from Craig.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Dick. Pass to Nora. Brown, a screen on Edwards. Brown in the high post. Clock at 6. Barnes, it's good.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Chicago has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Ball passes to Craig. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Nora from behind the arc. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Chicago making some changes. Green's checked in for Craig, and it's Dosunmu in for Edwards. Here's Ball. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Trent dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Now here's Ball. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Back to Barnes. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
Here's Dosunmu. Yep, count it. Dosunmu's got his first points in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The shot by Pirtle, no good. And it's Green with the ball for Chicago. Here's Dosunmu. It's good from the top of the key.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Barnes, no good. Well, Chicago's shooting 56% today. Lets it go from deep. And Dosunmu with the 3. Dosunmu's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Here's Robinson. That shot is off. And it's Toronto's ball. Quickly finds Barnes. Back to Quickly. Stolen by Ball. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Dosunmu.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Green with a screen on Trent. Dosunmu for three. Can't connect. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Last but not least, here is your New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.